Hello, welcome to Movie Aftermaths. Normally, with movies like The Maze Runner, which are based on books, most of us haven't read the book, but I brought someone who has. Everyone
Hi.
meet Jessie.
Hi there, nice to meet you guys.
She's a new friend of ours. She actually read The Maze Runner, I did not. So I'm back to the status of just being, really needing to read books again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a really good book though.
Yeah. Okay. Because I know nowadays a lot of things are cut from the same Hunger Games cloth or Twilight cloth, and so
yeah.
But okay, we had a early ticket to see Maze Runner early. It was cool. It was packed as hell.
Yeah, we were there an hour and a half before, and there was already a huge line.
Yeah. And the audience seemed to like it. Yeah.
We all clapped at the end, so
yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, is the book any better or any different?
Yeah, the book is a bit better. It's slightly different, but I think as far as adaptations go, it definitely could have been a lot worse.
It could have been The Giver's fine. It's not a great adaptation in terms of being good or being any particularly good, any kind of particular good, or translating the themes. But that's for the other review.
Yep.
But as a movie by itself, if you took away the young adult aspects of it, mainly having all of the characters be teenagers, this is actually a pretty decent sci-fi action
I'd say
movie.
so, yeah. Yeah, I think definitely one of the best parts was the action scenes.
Yeah.
They have a lot of the shaky cam in this one, a la the first Hunger Games. But I think they actually make it work pretty well.
I think they just needed a better lighting director.
Yeah, kind of.
Because the first half of the movie is all the action's in the dark.
Yeah.
And again, it's all close-up, so it's really hard to sort of keep track of.
Kind of.
The alien designs are fine.
Those are neat. Yeah,
they're basically xenomorphs mixed with transformer-y bits.
Kind of, yeah. They're sort of these big, blobby, spidery things. They're these big blob monster thingies, but they have mechanical, spider legs sort of jetting out of them.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to how it was in the book, though. I think I remember their bodies had a bit more few spiky, more spiky bits kind of sticking out.
I think that probably been much more harder to sort of visualize.
True, but I think it's pretty close to what I imagined.
Yeah. It's it does a decent job of actually establishing a sci-fi universe.
Yeah.
It has a fairly decent pace. Doesn't it gets right into it. Doesn't ask too many questions, but still has some moments where you sort of because these are all very stock characters. Effectively,
you got the jerky bully guy who's I don't like you, protagonist.
Yeah.
You got the wise leader dude. You got the cute little chubby kid.
Yeah. You got the very athletic Asian.
Yeah.
You got the black guy who dies.
Yeah, of course.
Spoilers. Wait, no, it's a trope. There's a lot of cliche.
You got the girl who has no memory and is all mysterious.
Well, at least Teresa, she wasn't really a damsel in distress, really.
That's good. She
doesn't do anything.
Not too much.
But at least she doesn't get in the way.
That's true. At least she does kind of help with fighting and stuff.
Yeah. And then of course you have Dylan O'Brien, who I know is hot because Tumblr says so. Well, because if you go on Tumblr and look up Dylan O'Brien, you see nothing but hot gifs of him on Teen Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Or that one episode of New Girl where he plays a fluffer.
Oh yeah, never seen either of those shows.
Really?
But
okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's fine in it. I mean, he looks like the best parts of Logan Lerman and Josh Hutcherson. He has the body type of Josh Hutcherson, but the face of Logan Lerman.
Right.
But he has about because I think this is his first big screen debut, and he's probably as good as those two. He's bland, but he's serviceable.
Right. Yeah.
And at least he looks good when running, which he does a lot of.
Yes.
At least there is a lot of running in the Maze Runner.
Lots of running. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I was afraid how much could you do how much running can you show before it got really boring?
Pretty much. They keep it pretty exciting though.
Yeah, I think it's decently paced. There's a good structure to it.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, okay, towards the middle it slagged a little just because it was them to let's go to the maze, come back from the maze learning something, have a new mystery or conflict show up.
Let's go again.
Yeah, let's do it. And then more internal conflict, even though we said no conflict.
Yeah.
As our 3 rules.
Pretty much.
That we break basically instantly. What was the 3 rules? It was okay. Okay, third was like don't fight
anyone in the glade.
Don't freeload. And what was 2?
Don't go into the maze.
Don't go in the maze.
Unless you're a runner.
They broke all of those within like half an hour.
Pretty much. Yep.
Yeah. And there are all these cliched lines like after Thomas comes back from running right into the maze, he's like Miko, was it?
I think it's like, I don't know if you're brave or you're stupid.
Yeah. No, yeah. Or like near the end, he's like, I'd rather die in the maze than spend the rest of my life in the box.
Yeah. So it's got a few tropey elements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, and they keep like changing the definition because like I think they first introduced it as the box, and then the glaze, and then the glade, and then the maze.
Well, actually, no. The box is the elevator.
Okay.
The glade is like the big area.
This is why I need to
read.
This is why I need to read books again.
Yeah.
And what can you do? Yeah.
It's a whole series, so it's. I never finished. I got like part of the way through the second book.
Yeah.
But it was a very good series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's why I was a little shaky like with this when the movie. Because the first trailer was like with Fallen or Stars, and it was like the saga. Like I think one of the taglines was the saga is just beginning, but you haven't even started the movie yet.
Yeah.
Come on, wait out.
Yeah, seriously.
And to be fair, I think like this is a lot better. This is a lot better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very tropey and cliche,
of course, but it's kind of par for the course. Like for what it was, I enjoyed it.
It's well executed.
Yeah.
I don't know if the guy. I don't like Wes Ball is the director. I don't know if he's done anything because
not really.
He sounds like a familiar name, but not.
Yeah. What was his name again?
Wes Ball.
Wes Ball. That does sound a little familiar.
He sounds like something from like. I feel like I've heard his name from like Vampire Diaries or something.
Maybe.
Or like no, that's Alan Ball from True Blood, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't understand the ending. I don't understand a lot of this mystery stuff, though. It seems like a really convoluted way to, like...
Kind of, yeah.
This is like The Last of Us if it got really weird.
Yeah, kind of. With mushrooms.
Because, the world ends, but then they have the resources in which to make this whole...
huge, why don't you use it to make, like, some, I don't know, like, underground city or something where, like, the sun can burn everything. Yeah.
It was like the Wicked. It was a world catastrophe ozone department. Yeah, it's like, and why? Why don't you just? Yeah, exactly. Why don't you just try to live underground or just like
or something like
have quarantine zones?
Exactly. If you have the resources to build this, don't like. Here's my theory. I'm thinking that Wicked might be like a extended branch of Aperture Science. Because, like...
I was hoping, like, when they went through the door, there was this cake waiting for them.
Yeah.
That was a really good joke in the movie, because they actually get out of the maze, and they just see it. They're walking down these pipeways. And
it's, like, all mysterious, like, the lights come on, there's this big hallway, and it's like, what is this?
Go on the left. There's this generic exit sign. And it's like, and this, like, one black guy who joined them is like, for real? What? I just nod, okay. What?
Also, speaking of, like, kind of somewhat unintentional funny moments, I love, like, when what was her name, Teresa?
Yeah.
Like, when she, like, comes up in the box, the elevator.
Yeah.
She, like the first thing, she like, wakes up briefly and she's like, Thomas! It's just, like, the main character, the main guy's name. And so, like, then she passes out again. Like, everyone just slowly, like, just looks up at him.
Again, trophy, but it's executed enough. And at least these characters, they're generally very competent. Yeah. Most of them are likable.
Yeah, except for Gail, like
Gally.
Yeah. But or as I like to call him, douchey McEyebrows.
I like Will Poultier because like he was the best part in Rear the Millers, and like at least in that movie he was a big wimp, and in this one like he actually he's actually fairly tough.
Yeah. And at least, like, even though he's, like, the kind of generic, jerky, like, tough guy who hates the protagonist, at least what he is saying, it does make, like, some sense. Yeah, at least they established, like, he has a point. He does, yeah. It does kind of make sense, because, like, once Thomas shows up, then everything is technically going to crap. So.
And that reminds me that, like, again, Dylan O'Brien, he gives a decent, it's a passable performance. Yeah. Generally, everyone's fine in the movie. Yeah. But what I like about his character, and, like, I guess it's more an extension, more of a benefit to the book, is that, like, how he's a very proactive character. Yeah. I mean, I thought, like, in the trailer, like, he's curious. It's like, won't you all be curious? Well, yeah. But at least in this case, like, he's curious in the way that he's intentionally proactive.
Yeah.
He doesn't like. He's not like.
He's like, Harry, what's that? And that's it.
Yeah. Well, he does that, but that's for the sake of exposition.
Yeah.
But he's not like Harry Potter or Katniss, where he's like he's just sort of thrown into this.
Yeah.
Well,
he just kind of has to go with it.
Yeah.
It's where like I'm going to go into this and see what the heck's going on.
And I like that sort of the subtextual aspect of how like you only leave them their name and they do things based on like their personality.
Kind of, yeah.
So I'm not sure how much you can read into that, but at least that's a nice thing to put in there.
Right. It's been a while since I've read the book, so like I can't remember all the details.
How soon is this book? Because like they've only announced this like.
It was a few years ago. I read it a few years ago. I'm not sure if that's when it came out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure they only just greenlit the script after like the first Hunger Games.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when most of the stuff started coming out.
Yeah.
Your Divergence, your Givers, all your dystopian stuff.
Yeah.
At least
this one works as that.
That's right.
Genre.
And it's not just like, the generic, like, it's in the future, it's all dystopian and the government's evil and stuff. I mean, you kind of have that, but like that's not like the main focus of it.
Yeah, at least there's a good. It's a weird mystery because like they for like 75% of it, they've used the most vague language for the mystery. Is like, oh, they sent us.
Yeah.
She's the last one ever.
Yeah. Well, at least they were like somewhat direct with that.
Yeah.
It's like she's the last one ever.
Yeah.
Like that is fairly direct.
Yeah.
Is that like some crazy weird foreshadowy whatever?
If you like, maybe it's an anagram for something. Who knows? Okay.
And just like another note comes up, it's like, no, that's literally what we mean. Don't read into it.
Just asterisks. Oh, okay. Sweet. Okay. But okay, just to cut the review, just so we keep it short. Yeah, it's not bad actually. It's pretty good.
I'd recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're into that thing, it's not bad.
It's interesting.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.